you had mentioned this before, that the pandemic being a forcing mechanism for remote work, being something that wasn't just we'll ship you drives and you set up in a place. I was, Alan Title, right, Joe?
Hmm. Hmm.
So he during the pandemic, he and his son lived in our driveway in an RV, and he was cutting reality show in our living room while his son Ben and my son Desmond were going to remote school.
Was it
And
love off the grid? I think
no, it was
Oh,
Aliens of
Alien.
Alaska. It
yeah.
was
Oh
he was
God, close.
it was I mean it was horrifying stuff. But there was a reality pitch like that he was cutting for, oh gosh, it's Ben Foster's wife was doing something, and they like pulled up in our driveway to hand them the media, and they would drive away. But he was like, "Look, I'll pay for the internet because I need it." Like when they started going remote, he was able to basically work with that lag, on a central server or whatever system it was
Yeah.
that was allowing him to cut, but not have the media in front of him. And that
Which, by the
was.
way, this caveat from everybody I've ever talked to in my life, there's two questions that always annoyed me when I said I was a TV editor. They said,
Mm,
first, do you get to meet the people? I say, obviously not. I'm not the camera person. Second, are you able to work from home? And that question always was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, you know how much? I mean, I was at a place that had cubes and cubes of terabytes and terabytes and terabytes of hard drives in a server room. I was like, there's no way the internet would ever be fast enough for me to be able to flawlessly watch down and edit stuff real time. And then boom, it just happened. Like, so back to your point is, yeah, that's crazy to me.
but do you have a workflow where you ever collaborate or review or do notes in person? Are you ever in the same room anymore? Because I know some people do that. Or is your job now, even when you're getting notes or meeting with people, it's sort of like this in a Zoom or a digital environment?
Yeah, it's pretty much this, but this doesn't even happen a lot in my current role at Sharp Entertainment. Like we do a weekly Zoom. We're on Slack, so I huddle a lot and we talk. There's a screen sharing feature that if I'm like working something through with the story producer, I'll show them something. For some reason, they don't have a sound sharing option yet. So if I want to watch something down with them, I'd probably do the Zoom and do
Mhm.
that's pretty much having them in the room with you. So it's just like AI. It's like a new tool. You just got to use the tools to kind of bring you back to what you were already doing.